Steps for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Angel Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
Brandon,
we can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.
Yo. All right. Bet. We good. All right, we good. Jeez, out the gate. But welcome to another stream, another day, another dollar. If you are new to the channel, this is the Road to 5K Sales. My name is Rashad Milligan. It's a lot to talk about tonight, so let's get right into it. The first thing I wanted to talk about was something that I just saw on social media today, and I'll pull that up. Hold on, give me a second. And the caption is from my mixtapes. ATL is not a real place. Hold on, I'll pause it right here. ATL is not a real place. Dancers were seen dancing in a Lululemon while wearing Lululemon on the west side while Wham Whammy was playing. Wham Whammy, for those of you who might not be familiar, it's an extremely popular song right now, especially in TikTok land and stuff like that. And it is by, hold on, I want to make sure I get the artist names right. I think Pluto's in it. Yeah, Pluto's in it. Pluto and YKNIECE. They're both in the song. Pluto's kind of like the new hottest young Atlanta rapper right now. She's a young woman and stuff like that. And yeah, man, the song is like, I put some Lulu on it by Lululemon. And it's like only one part of the song, but it's like the part that's on TikTok, and it's the part that's going viral, and it's part that made the song a Billboard song now. It's a Billboard hit. Let me see where exactly it is on Billboard. Let me see. Billboard. It's like that song, and then I'm So ATL from another artist. I don't know who is on that one, but there is another artist. It's their first career entry. It's another ATL. What's the I'm So ATL girl? I'm So ATL. Bankroll Knee. She's another one that's like, those are like the two hottest songs right now in Atlanta, from like just young kids or the next generation and stuff like that. So salute to them. However, like this Lululemon thing is huge, bro. It's huge. Like everybody's, saying the line, everybody's doing it. And it's like when the song gets that popular and the line gets that popular, people literally go to the store, as you see here. People literally get that stuff. They buy that stuff just for the content, just for the TikTok, just for the Instagram reel and things of that sort. I say all this to say, like, artists are extremely, entertainers, artists, they're extremely influential people. And it's just like, why every time we have to turn something up as entertainers, like more than likely it's not a black owned brand. You know what I'm saying? Like the only times I hear people shout out black owned brands, it's not them, is if we're making a point. Like, remember when Jay-Z, he had in 444, how could I drink this when Puff got Ciroc? You know what I'm saying? Like every time a black owned brand is shout out, it's just like on some, why do I need to wear this when my homie got this brand? Every other time you hear a black owned brand, it's literally that rapper talking about their own brand, bro. Like I remember when 2 Chainz had a line, it's like, got a dope spot, call it Escobar. And it's like, why is 2 Chainz the only person shouting out his restaurant in a song? Like, why isn't Quavo like, we up at Escobar, da. Why isn't 2 Chainz shouting out Quavo's spot? You know what I'm saying? Why isn't Lil Baby shouting out Quavo's spot? Why isn't Quavo shouting out Lil Baby spot? Et cetera, et cetera. It goes down the line. Like the only people who shout out, the only other black owned brands that rappers consistently shout out, like in this generation, in this time, because I imagine a few more artists than what I can remember did it in the 2000s about Sean John. The only rappers who shout out brands owned by us, and Fubu too, shout out to Fubu, is like Yeezy, bro. It's Yeezy and Skims. Like those are the only brands that I hear other rappers shout out. 21 Savage did it with the now she got some Skims. Now she thinks she Kim. Like that's the only time where I seen like black owned brand shout out. And I feel like something like that, a slight shout out. Like imagine if what's the brand that made Justin Pearson rich? The brand that made him rich. The brand that made him rich was like Black Colleges, right? Pearson, Black Colleges, hoodie. No, it's not. Justin Pearson is the state representative. Jordan Welch. Nah, this isn't this guy. It's Justin, bro. But what's Justin's name? Dang, they gave it a 1-star rating? That's crazy. What? 500? Oh, these are varsities. Justin Phillips. Yeah, Justin Phillips. Justin Phillips became like a millionaire and stuff like that just off selling those hoodies and stuff, support black colleges. Shout out to Justin Phillips, bro. But yeah, he became a multimillionaire off of that. And I don't know, it's just like, why not shout Justin out? Why not shout out, like, who's shouting out, people like 19 Key? Because the rappers always be with those guys, right? They'll be with them at a conference or something like that. They'll stand next to them on a lecture stage. They'll stand next to them on a panel that they were both booked for money. But it's like, why not shout them out in a song, bro? Like, I know Killer Mike will shout out like lots of business people and stuff like that. Like he'll shout out Tony Wrestler and he'll shout out this and that. And he's more on the conscious side. So he's more kind of prone to shout out a black owned business or black entrepreneur. But I don't know, man. Like we have a lot of power, bro. We have a lot of power. We are the culture. We are the culture. When you think about hip hop, when you think about black people, we literally set the trends. We make what's cool. The reason why people were wearing Yeezy slides and crazy Ye shoes is because it was made by Ye. We determine what's cool. We determine what's hot. So I think we should kind of be conscious of that, of like, okay, people are going to do what we say to do. So if I'm turning up and I'm making cool, like whatever black brand, bro, like what's a black brand? Let me just look up black owned clothing brand, because everybody has a clothing brand, right? Clothing brand. Vintage Sunday, first Sunday. Like what if I was just like, yeah, I got my first Sunday. Or Dimitri with the You Matter. You know what I'm saying? You Matter. Hold on. With the You Matter. I got my You Matter. I don't know. Something like that. But like if we did that, like just imagine like how powerful that could be. Like I know You Matters is pretty like a simple hoodie and everything. But I mean, you know what I mean? Like what if that was the case? What if we were shouting out Justin Phillips? What if we were shouting out, you know what I'm saying, all these people instead of shouting out Lululemon, and that's the line that goes viral. And it's not just on this song. I'm talking about in general. Like, remember what was everybody saying for Future for a whole decade? And some Gucci flip flops. People was wearing, yes. Shout out, Flip the Script. She said Fubu's still around. Fubu tried to make a comeback a few years ago. They had like a whole rebrand and stuff like that. They had Connie or Carl Connie. All right, let me look up Carl Connie. But what were people saying? A shout out Carl Connie. Who's the other designer that be doing like the little joints? He be doing the fashion shows and stuff like that on the West Coast and everything. A young brother. Is this an AI Tupac? That's funny. But yeah, shout out Carl Connie. Like, why can't that be shouted out? I know we had like the people in the 2000s, it was a bit, problematic, you know what I'm saying, with Russell Simmons and Diddy, but like we can get, you know what I'm saying, some new folks. Like it's mad people that make clothes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like we can get, it's so many people that make clothes, dog. Like But for a whole decade, when you thought of Future, everybody was saying, in some Gucci flip flops. Like, and you know how many people got Gucci flip flops after that? You know what I'm saying? You know how many people got Supreme because someone rapped Supreme T, like Supreme. Like, we enabling these brands, and then a lot of time we find out like the owner don't even like black people. I don't know. It's just something like, I remember Foggy Raw had a joint. He said, he said, I wear Tommy Hilfiger. I don't wear Calvin Klein because he don't like, you know what I'm saying? Denim Tears. Oh, Denim Tears is black owned? Hey, well, I know black folks was wearing Denim Tears for sure. Hold on. Let me look this up in another tab. Denim Tears. Who Denim Tears owned by? Oh, Traymond? I did not know that. See, you learn something new every day. I'm not a fashion dude. But like, yeah, man, like, shout out some black. Shout out Tremaine for sure. But yeah. Shout out Tremaine. And like, let's turn to some black brands. Is V-Lone owned by Bari? Who owns V-Lone? Founded by. And it is. It was co-founded by Bari. Well, V-Lone was something that people like hyped up, specifically black people through rap. So like V-Lone was definitely a brand that people hyped up. You know, obviously Bari's kind of got problematic things attached to him. Shout out to Jermaine though, for sure, 100%. Denim Tears is for sure something that black people still hype up and rap about. But it's like Mojara. Okay, hold on. Let me look up Mojara. Oh, this from Tariq Nasheed. People definitely not hyping this. People definitely not hyping this. Oh, the Mojara Spirit. It's a thing. Off-White Virgil. Everybody was rapping Off-White Virgil. But it's like Virgil was the only thing getting hype for real in rap music. You know what I mean? The majority, like, nobody's talking about the majorities, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's like, Bass Savage, bro. Like, Bass Savage got a whole brand and stuff like that. Like, he got the carpets, you know what I mean? He got the rugs and stuff like that. Like, and Bass Savage is a rapper himself. Like, why does nobody shout out Bass Savage brands in their music? Like, yeah, I got the Bass Savage rugs. What do you call these rugs, man? Does he have it? Yeah, he's got it pinned. I'm glad he does. Because he, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the joints here. He got the, what you call, man? He got the V on YouTube, Cashy V. He's got his own thing and stuff like that. Like, why don't people shout out his joints? Hold on, let me pull it up. Cashy V, he's got his own thing, like, because he talks about it a lot. How I got rich off my clothing brand. Like, why don't we shout out his clothing brand in the music? That's it. That's all I'm saying. All their stuff comes from China. I hope they can find new suppliers. Of course, with the tariffs, they're gonna need that with the tariffs, 100%. They're 100%. They're gonna have to find that. But like, the point is, bro. Let me look up. Hold on. Lululemon Founder. Give me a second here. This is the founder of Lululemon. Like, this is the person that we turned up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just things like that. Like let's be, you know what I mean? I understand a lot of time, especially like a youngin like Pluto and YKNIECE, and you know what I'm saying? All these youngins, like, they're 17, 16, 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? They're not thinking about, oh man, the black community, if this goes extremely viral and changes my life. Like, they're not thinking like that. They're 16 years old, freestyling in the studio. You know what I mean? Where we at? Pluto. I'm trying to find like Pluto, the young rapper. Pluto. Let me put YKNIECE age. How old are these kids? Okay, so they saying she 19 apparently. So this is, oh no, they say she makes skits. This ain't the same girl that made the Lululemon song, or the Pluto speaks on why YK niece isn't with her at bookings. How old is YK niece? And so on so ages. Anyways, you guys get it, bro. Like they're young, they're freestyling, they're having fun, they're having a good time and stuff like that. So they're not thinking about like this is going viral and it's gonna end up in Black people around the world and like people just in general going to Endless Denim by ASAP Bari. Yeah. See the Bari stuff is like people definitely supported Bari, bro, with V-Lone. Like in the mid 2010s and stuff like that. But Bari just got too much like controversy attached to his name. It's like Ian Connor. Like Ian Connor just got too much controversy attached to his name. It's the same reason why I feel like a lot of people just stopped talking about Sean John and, you know what I'm saying, Russell Simmons stuff. Because once you get that stuff attached to your name, bro, like people ain't really trying to even get close to a conversation, you know. Spider by Young Thug. That's one. But nobody shouts it out. Nobody shouts out like the Spider brand. Like nobody say like, I'm wearing Spider. Da 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 da. People would even have wordplay, right? On YSL. When YSL was a label, it's no longer a label. Like it sounded like Thug disbanded because I guess all the legal trouble you can imagine for obvious reasons and stuff. But it's like they always flip it into be like YSL and then be like YSL and then say the brand. Here's the founder of YSL. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it's like they turned this dude up more than the whole Spider brand, bro. And nobody's rapping like I'm walking to somebody I got the Spider on. Like nobody's rapping that. But everybody want to be Young Thug friend once he got out. You know what I'm saying? Like these are just the things that I'll be looking at. I'm like, okay, bet say that. So yeah, that was it. I'm proud and happy for the success of Pluto and YKNIECE getting their first entry on the Billboard Hot 100 as two young girls from Atlanta. I assume both of them are from Atlanta. And the other girl that has the I'm So ATL song, where is she at? Do I still have that tab pulled up? I don't have that tab pulled up anymore. But the I'm So ATL girl too. I'm So ATL. Let me give her props too. Bankroll Knee. Shout out to Bankroll Knee as well. Like I said, those are the two hottest songs in Atlanta right now. Two young, you know what I'm saying, artists and stuff like that, really doing it big. I'm proud of y'all, but like, let's be a little more conscious. You know what I'm saying? Like, Telfair. Oh, people talk about Telfair bags. People talk about Telfair bags, excuse me. Telfair Clemens. Let me pull this up. Oh yeah, people definitely talk about Telfair. That okay. I'm glad Kwame's on. People definitely talk about Telfair. 100%. So salute for sure on that. This is not pot, it's a rock. Came in at what o'clock. You know who does a good job of shouting out Black brands, bro? Playboy Cardi. Playboy Cardi does a good job of shouting out Black brands. Shout out Playboy Cardi. But he's got, you know what I'm saying, problematic stuff attached to him too. So, but people just don't care with Cardi. I think it's just because it's like he's so extreme. If you rock with them, you truly rock with them. It's one of those things. Me personally, I ain't gonna lie. I love like the music album. I've been listening to like not every song on it. I ain't been playing it straight through, like no skips or anything like that. But I've been listening to a lot of songs on that album since it came out. And it came out probably like a month and a half ago, maybe even 2 months at this point. But that doesn't mean that I condone the things that he's been accused of and alleged and all that and stuff like that. I definitely don't condone that, but I do listen to the album. Okay, all right, bet. With that being said, next topic. Keep it pushing. What are we doing? Grand National Tour. So the Grand National Tour stopped by in Atlanta tonight. And man, dude,
That's for losers, man. I don't get involved in that stuff, but
Enjoy Rashad Milligan rolling out.
That's a good question.
We can't ask Rashad questions.
Hey, Rashad.